I found my paralyzed daughter dancing at a party after I'd sold everything to save her. Detective Rodriguez slides a photo across the metal table. It's her, black dress, heels, smiling. Mr. Stevens, when did you know? My knuckles are bruised, blood on my collar. I stare at that photo and I can't speak. Because 6 months ago, I held her hand in a hospital bed while she cried, "Dad, I can't feel my legs." 6 months earlier, Carolina's Medical Center, Charlotte, room 347. My daughter Olivia, lying there, pale as the sheets, 23 years old, her whole life ahead of her. Dr. Harrison, gray hair, tired eyes, pulls me into the hallway. Spinal injury. Highway 74 accident. Nerve damage so severe she might never walk again. I made her a promise that night. Whatever it takes. And I meant it. I liquidated my retirement. $42,000 gone in a week. Sold my F-150, the truck I swore I'd keep forever. 12 years of memories, gone for 15 grand. Second mortgage on the house in Minhill, the house my parents left me. The house where Olivia learned to ride a bike in that driveway. My ex-wife Rita left us 2 years back for some real estate guy in Tampa. So it was just me. Just me and my girl who couldn't walk. Every morning before my 6 a.m. construction shift, Starbucks run. Caramel macchiato, extra shot. Her favorite. 3 times a week, physical therapy with Dr. Patel. $400 per session. I watched my savings account bleed out. I hired Nurse Vanessa, 5 days weekly, helping Olivia with everything. Bathing, meals, everything. Weekends? Freedom Park. I'd wheel her around that lake, talking about nothing and everything, trying to keep her spirits up. She was brave, never complained. She'd look up from that wheelchair with tears in her eyes. "Dad, I don't know what I'd do without you." Have you ever sacrificed everything for someone you love? Comment below, because what comes next will make you question everything. September 22nd, Friday night. I finish an inspection job in Indian Trail. Decide to surprise Olivia with Carrabba's, that chicken parmesan she's been craving. Pull up to her apartment complex, the one I'm paying $1,800 monthly for. Elevator access, handicapped features, everything she needs. Her modified Honda Odyssey, the one I helped finance, isn't in its usual spot. Strange. I call. No answer. Text Vanessa, the nurse. "Mr. Stevens, Olivia gave me the night off. Said her friend was taking her to dinner." Something twists in my gut. Father's instinct, maybe. Or maybe it's how secretive she's been lately, always angling her phone away from me when I walk in. I pull up, find my friends. We set it up after the accident for safety. She's at an address in Dilworth, Worthington Avenue, one of Charlotte's expensive neighborhoods. When I pull up, I hear the music from the street. It's a party. Full-blown house party. Cars lining both sides, bass thumping through the walls of this renovated Victorian. My heart's hammering. This has to be wrong. Maybe she's outside. Maybe someone carried her inside. I push through the front door. Living room packed with 20-somethings, drinking, laughing, dancing. And there, center of the makeshift dance floor, under pink and blue LED lights, Olivia, standing. Not just standing, dancing. Hips swaying, arms above her head, laughing as some guy I've never seen spins her around. She's wearing a tight black dress and heels. Actual heels, the kind she tearfully told me she'd never wear again. For a split second, I think I'm hallucinating. 6 months of stress finally broke me. And then she turns. Our eyes meet across that room. Her smile dies. Color drains from her face. Her mouth opens. Closes. Opens again. No sound. The music keeps playing, but everything else stops. People around her start noticing, following her gaze to me standing in the doorway like a ghost. "Dad?" She whispers it, but I can barely hear over the music. I can't move. Can't breathe. My daughter, my paralyzed daughter, is standing 15 feet away on two perfectly functional legs. Subscribe now because this betrayal goes deeper than you think. Mr. Stevens? I turn. Young woman, pink hair, wide eyes staring at me. Oh my God, Olivia said you weren't. Weren't what? My voice comes out strangled. The woman's face goes pale. She backs away. I turn back to Olivia. She's moving toward me now, weaving through the crowd, and I realize with a sick lurch, she's not limping, not stumbling. Her gait is perfect, natural, like she's been walking every day for the past 6 months. Dad, please, let me explain. She reaches for my arm. I jerk away. Explain what, Olivia? Explain how you've been walking? Explain how I spent every penny I had, every penny I'll ever have on nurses and therapy and equipment for a daughter who was never actually paralyzed? Tears stream down her face. Dad, it's complicated. Complicated? My voice is rising. People are definitely staring. Someone turns the music down. I sold everything. I mortgaged my parents' house. I canceled the surgery I needed for my herniated disc because I couldn't afford it and your therapy. And you were never paralyzed? Mr. Stevens? Another voice. A man in his 30s emerges from the crowd, positioning himself between me and Olivia. Maybe we should all calm down. Who the hell are you? The man exchanges a look with Olivia. A long look. A meaningful look that makes my stomach turn. I'm Trevor, he says quietly. Olivia's boyfriend. Boyfriend. The word hits like a physical blow. I look at Olivia. You have a boyfriend? A boyfriend who knows you can walk? She's sobbing now, mascara running down her cheeks. Dad, please, can we go somewhere private? How long? I cut her off. How long have you been able to walk? The silence that follows is deafening. Every person in that room is watching us now. How long, Olivia? Her voice comes out barely above a whisper. Since the beginning. Since the beginning. The hospital. The tears. The trembling voice saying, I can't feel my legs. All of it. Every moment of the past 6 months a lie. Why? It's all I can manage. Olivia looks at Trevor again, then back at me. When she speaks, her voice is small, childlike. The way she used to sound when she was 7 and had broken something. I needed the money, Dad. We needed the money for... She stops, but I see it. The way her hand moves instinctively, protectively, to her stomach. And that's when I understand. That's when I realize this betrayal goes deeper than I had imagined. But what I didn't know yet, what I couldn't know, was that the pregnancy was the least of her lies, because Olivia wasn't just a liar. She was a professional.
I'm driving with no destination. My phone won't stop buzzing. Olivia, please. Olivia, let me explain. Olivia, it's not what you think. I silence it. Because what explanation could possibly make sense? 3 months ago, I'm on the construction site. My back's killing me. Herniated disc pressing on my spine. Foreman Jake pulls me aside. Ben, you're up for site manager. 15% raise, but you gotta commit to full time. No more leaving early for appointments. I turned it down. For Olivia. 2 months ago, my brother Caleb calls from Denver. Ben, you're enabling her. This doesn't feel right. Have you actually seen the medical reports yourself? I defended her. Told him he was heartless. We haven't spoken since. The family vacation to Yellowstone. Planned for 5 years. Deposits paid, $1,500. I canceled it all for Olivia. What would you have done? Comment below, guilty or not guilty. Can't sleep. I start digging through paperwork, bank statements, medical bills, insurance claims. Then I find something that doesn't add up. The hospital records from Olivia's supposed accident. I drive to Carolina's medical center at dawn, demand to see Dr. Harrison. Dr. Harrison's face goes pale when I confront him. Mr. Stevens, I need you to understand something. He pulls out a file. I never diagnosed Olivia with paralysis. I said she reported she couldn't feel her legs. All the scans, MRI, CT, X-rays came back completely clean. The floor drops out from under me. I recommended psychiatric evaluation. Olivia refused. I assumed you knew the results, Mr. Stevens. I assumed... I walk out before he finishes. I start making calls. Nurse Vanessa first. Mr. Stevens, I only came twice a week, not 5. Olivia paid me to say I was there more often. I'm sorry. I needed the money. My son's tuition. Physical therapist, Dr. Patel next. The exercises I gave Olivia were for psychological support, not physical rehabilitation. She had full mobility. I told her she should see a psychiatrist. She said she'd discuss it with you. Every single person knew. They all took my money knowing Olivia was faking. I pull up spreadsheets, start calculating. The wheelchair-accessible apartment, Olivia rented a regular place for $1,200, pocketed the $600 difference every month, $3,600 stolen. The modified Honda Odyssey, she sold it 2 months ago for cash, $28,000 gone. Nurse Vanessa's inflated schedule, Olivia collected payment for 5 days, only paid for 2, $4,800 stolen. Physical therapy session she never needed, $14,400. The specialized equipment, medications, accessible renovations, total estimated theft is $127,000. $127,000 from her own father. I sit in my truck outside Olivia's apartment building. My hands are shaking. Then I see movement. Olivia and Trevor loading suitcases into a car. They're running. I start my engine to follow, but as I pull out, I notice something in my rearview mirror. Another car pulls out behind me. A black sedan, tinted windows. Someone else is watching Olivia too. Subscribe before the next twist. You won't see it coming. They drive to a luxury hotel in uptown Charlotte, the Hilton I could never afford. I watch them valet park, laughing, carefree, like they didn't just destroy someone's life. The black sedan parks 3 spots down from me. A woman emerges. Late 40s, expensive suit, designer bag. But her expression? Furious. She marches into the hotel after Olivia and Trevor with the stride of someone on a mission. I wait 5 minutes, then follow. The hotel lobby is all marble and gold fixtures. I spot the woman at the elevator bank, jabbing the button repeatedly. Excuse me? I approach her. I think we're following the same people. She turns. Her eyes are red. She's been crying. Who are you? Ben Stevens. The woman who just walked in, Olivia, she's my daughter, and she just stole over $100,000 from me. The woman's expression shifts from suspicion to something else. Recognition. Your daughter's name is Olivia Stevens? Yes. She pulls out her phone, shows me a photo. It's Olivia, but the name underneath says Mia Summers. A year ago, the woman says, her voice shaking. This woman scammed my son out of $80,000. Same story. Fake paralysis, fake car accident. She disappeared before we could press charges. Her name is Catherine Morrison, real estate developer from Raleigh. We sit in the hotel bar. She tells me everything. Olivia, or Mia, or whatever her real name is, has done this before. Multiple times, multiple victims. Mia Summers in Raleigh. Emma Cole in Charleston, Olivia Stevens in Charlotte. She targets wealthy, emotionally vulnerable people, usually single parents, widowers, people with means and big hearts. I feel sick. She chose me because she's my father, because she knew I'd never call the police on my own daughter. Catherine nods grimly. Family's the perfect mark. You'll sacrifice everything before you'll admit you've been conned.
Catherine's phone rings. She answers. Derek, I found her. Yes, at the Hilton. He's here too, her father. She hands me the phone. A man's voice. Professional. Clipped. Mr. Stevens, my name is Derek Hayes. I'm a private investigator Catherine hired. We need to meet. Tonight. Because what you've discovered about your daughter, it's just the beginning. We go up to Catherine's room. Derek's already there. Laptop open. Files everywhere. You've been investigating Olivia for 8 months. She's part of a network, Derek says. 3 women, same con, different cities. They rotate targets, share resources, split profits. He shows me photos of Olivia with 2 other women I don't recognize. The man you saw tonight, Trevor, he's not her boyfriend. He's her handler. Runs the operation, recruits the girls, plans the cons. My daughter is a professional con artist. How did I not see this? Derek pulls up Instagram. She's been posting the entire time, just not under her real name. The account? @MiaSummersOfficial. Photos of Olivia at parties, on beaches, in expensive restaurants. Living lavishly on stolen money. My money. There's more, Derek says. He looks uncomfortable. The pregnancy she told you about, it's real. But he shows me medical records he obtained through less than legal means. The baby's father isn't Trevor. Then who? He pulls up a photo. My blood runs cold. It's Dr. Harrison, the doctor from Carolina's Medical Center. Your daughter's been in a relationship with Dr. Harrison for 2 years. He's been helping her fake medical records, providing documentation for her cons. He's done this for at least 6 other victims. Catherine leans forward. We're going to take them all down, Ben, but we need your help. Are you in? I'm about to answer when my phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. Just 3 words and a photo. Stop digging, Dad. The photo? My house, with a red circle around my bedroom window. Someone's been watching me, too. I stare at that photo for a full minute. Red circle around my bedroom window. They know where I live. They're watching me. Catherine's voice in my ear. I'm still on the phone. Ben, don't go inside. Come back to the hotel, now. But I'm already out of the truck, because if they want to threaten me, let them come. Everything looks normal. Nothing disturbed, except my laptop, the one with all my financial records. It's open. I left it closed this morning. Someone's been inside my house. If you were in my position, what would you do? Comment below. I don't call the police, because what would I tell them? My daughter faked being paralyzed and stole my money? Sounds insane. Instead, I do something I should have done 6 months ago. I become invisible. I start with my phone, set up a hidden camera app. Every time I'm with Olivia now, I'm recording. Every conversation, every lie. Next, I go through her social media, the real accounts Derek showed me. I screenshot everything, dates, locations, photos of her walking, dancing, traveling. Then I dig deeper into finances. I find wire transfers, ones I didn't authorize. Olivia had access to my accounts for emergencies. She's been draining me slowly for 6 months, not just the big expenses, $500 here, $300 there, grocery money, gas money, small enough I wouldn't notice immediately. Total, another $18,000 stolen. Derek spreads out files on the table. I've been tracking Trevor Hayes for 2 years. He destroyed my family's business using the same tactics, fake partnerships, fake credentials. By the time we figured it out, he'd vanished with $700,000.
Catherine adds. I've found 4 other victims, all single parents, all emotionally vulnerable. Olivia's the common thread. How many people has she conned? I ask. Derek pulls up a spreadsheet. That we know of, 12. Total estimated theft across all victims, $2.3 million. $2.3 million. My daughter has stolen $2.3 million from people like me. People who loved her, trusted her, would have given her anything. Derek slides a business card across the table. Here's what I'm proposing. We don't just expose Olivia. We expose the entire network. Trevor, Dr. Harrison, all of them. Catherine nods. But we need evidence that will hold up in court, real evidence, not just screenshots. I have an idea, I say. They both look at me. Olivia thinks I'm broken, thinks she won. What if we let her think that? Derek leans forward. Keep talking. Olivia needs money. That's what all this is about. What if I set up something too good to resist? Catherine catches on. A fake investment opportunity. Exactly. I tell her, through someone else, not me directly, that I've found a wealthy widow looking for a business partner. Someone trustworthy. Someone who overcame adversity. Derek smiles. She'll take the bait. She can't help herself. And when she does, I continue, we'll have everyone there, all her victims, the police, everything documented. Derek starts making calls. He has contacts in the legal world, people who've been waiting for a case solid enough to prosecute Trevor. Catherine reaches out to the other victims, convinces them to participate. I do the hardest part. I reach out to Olivia. Not directly, through Nurse Vanessa, who's agreed to cooperate in exchange for immunity. The message. Your dad's in bad shape. The stress got to him. He's looking for fast money. Knows someone with a construction investment deal, $500,000. But he needs a partner with a compelling story. Vanessa reports back 3 hours later. She's interested. Asked me to set up a meeting. Derek rents a conference room at a downtown office building. Makes it look legitimate. Business plan, financial projections, all fake but professional. Catherine gathers the other victims, explains the plan. When Olivia walks into that room, she'll see all of us, everyone she's stolen from, and she'll realize she's trapped. I spend the week documenting everything, creating a timeline, every lie, every theft, every victim. At night, I sit in my half-empty house, furniture sold to pay bills, and I think about the daughter I thought I had. The one who used to bring me drawings from kindergarten. The one who cried when her hamster died. That Olivia never existed, did she? Subscribe. This revenge is about to get personal. My phone rings. Unknown number. I almost don't answer. Hello? Ben Stevens? A woman's voice. Older. Unfamiliar. Who is this? My name is Rita, your ex-wife. My blood runs cold. What do you want? I heard you've been investigating Olivia. I need to tell you something. Something I should have told you 2 years ago. She talks for 20 minutes. I don't interrupt. 2 years ago, before Rita left, Olivia came to her with a story. Emergency surgery, needed $50,000. Showed her fake medical documents. Rita emptied her savings, gave Olivia everything. Then she discovered the truth. Olivia wasn't sick, never had been. I confronted her, Rita says, and Olivia told me if I said anything to you, she'd tell you I was stealing from you, that I was having an affair. She had fake evidence, doctored emails, photos. So you left. I left because I was ashamed and scared,
Your daughter isn't just a con artist, then. She's dangerous. She ruins people who cross her. Why are you telling me this now? Rita's voice cracks. Because I heard what she did to you, and I can't stay silent anymore. Whatever you're planning, be careful. Olivia doesn't just steal money, she destroys lives. I hang up with Rita and immediately call Derek. We might have a problem. Before he can answer, I hear it. Sirens coming down my street. I look out the window. Fire trucks, police cars. My house, the house my parents left me, is on fire. I run outside as flames pour from the kitchen window. A firefighter stops me. Sir, you can't go in there. Everything I own is in there. Sir, please step back. I watch my childhood home burn. And I know Olivia did this. My phone buzzes. Text from Olivia's number. Dad, I just heard about the fire. Are you okay? I'm so worried. Please call me. Followed by another text, this one from the unknown number. You were warned. Stop investigating or next time you're inside. I stand there on my lawn, watching everything burn. Firefighters spray water, neighbors gather, someone offers me a blanket. And I make a decision. I'm not stopping. I'm finishing this. I call Derek. The meeting's still on, tomorrow, but I need you to add something. What? Cameras. I want every angle recorded, because when Olivia walks into that room, I want her confession on video, every word, every lie. Derek hesitates. Ben, she just burned down your house. She's escalating. If we corner her, then she'll make a mistake. People like Olivia always do. I hang up. The fire's under control now. Most of the house is gone. Walls are standing, but everything inside is destroyed. Except, I reach into my jacket pocket, pull out a thumb drive, the one with all my evidence, all my documentation. I made 3 copies, hid them in different locations. Olivia thinks she destroyed everything. She has no idea what's coming. But what I didn't know, what nobody knew, was that Olivia had one more twist planned. And it would change everything. The trap is set. Cameras hidden everywhere. 12 victims waiting. Derek, Catherine, and I arrived early. So did the others. Bradley Morrison, Catherine's son. Teresa Chang, widow from Charleston. Veterans, single parents, people like me. All destroyed by the same person. Nurse Vanessa texts. She's coming with the wheelchair. Of course. One final performance. The elevator dings. Vanessa wheels her in. Olivia looks perfect, vulnerable, hair in a braid, soft blue dress, the professional victim. Her eyes widen when she sees me. Dad, what's going on? I gesture to a chair. We have people who want to meet you. Bradley stands. Remember Raleigh, when you were Mia Summers? Also paralyzed, also collecting money. Color drains from Olivia's face. Teresa rises next. Charleston, Emma Cole. You cried in my kitchen. I gave you $43,000. One by one, victims stand. Different cities, different names, same con. Olivia's trapped. 12 people surrounding her. Dad, I can explain. Can you? I drop photos on the table. Her dancing, walking, living lavishly on stolen money. $127,000, Olivia. From your own father. Derek adds his files. Catherine slides over evidence.
social media posts, bank records, everything. Olivia doesn't break. She laughs. Genuine amusement. You think you've won? She stands from the wheelchair, no pretense anymore. You have no idea what's happening here. She makes a call. It's done. Send it. Send what? I demand. Dad, I've known you are investigating me for weeks. She turns to Derek. How's your brother? Derek goes rigid. What? Trevor, your brother. The man you've been hunting. She smiles. Did you know he's been helping you this entire time? The conference room door opens. Trevor walks in. Wait. Trevor is Derek. They're the same person. Catherine gasps. That's impossible. Deep fakes, she says sweetly. We've been playing you from the beginning. Every victim Derek found, we selected them. Every piece of evidence, we planted it. She looks at me. Why would a private investigator work for free? Because every dollar you spent hiring me went right into our account. Catherine's phone buzzes, goes pale. My accounts, everything's gone. Bradley checks his. Mine too. One by one, victims realize we weren't setting a trap. We were walking into one. While you were here, our tech specialist drained every account you have, including your house insurance payout, Dad. If you were in my position, what would you do? Comment below. I smile. You assumed I trusted Derek. But 2 weeks ago, I went to the FBI. They've been monitoring everything. I pull out another phone. Every transfer you made today, they tracked it. Every offshore account, they know. FBI agents enter. Trevor Hayes, you're under federal arrest. Trevor lunges at me. You'll never see that money. Every victim dies broke. They drag him out. As Olivia's being cuffed, I drop my final card. Dr. Harrison committed suicide 3 days ago, left a confession, named you specifically. Her face goes white. That's impossible. Detective Rodriguez reads her rights. They lead her away. She looks back at me. Even if I go to prison, you're still broke. Your house is gone. Your reputation destroyed. Everyone knows you as the idiot conned by your own daughter. You're right, I say quietly. But you know what I'm not? Your victim anymore. Hours later, my phone buzzes. Unknown number. A video. Security footage from the jail. Olivia in a cell, not moving. Medical staff rushing in. Detective Rodriguez's phone rings. His face goes pale. Your daughter tried to take her life. She's at the hospital. Everyone stares at me. Catherine grabs my arm. Ben, what are you going to do? Because after everything, all the lies, theft, destruction, she's still my daughter. I have to go. Teresa warns me. She's manipulating you, even now. Maybe. But I have to know. At the hospital, Dr. Patel meets me. Your daughter's stable, but Mr. Stevens, there is no baby. There never was. The pregnancy was fake too. I actually laugh. Of course it was. Later, Olivia wakes, sees me. Dad? I'm here. I'm sorry. For everything. I want to believe her. But I can't. Who are you? Really? She looks at me with something finally real in her eyes. I don't know, Dad. I honestly don't know anymore. Catherine calls. Ben, get back here, now. They found a list in Trevor's accounts. Future targets. Your brother Caleb in Denver is on it. They're already executing the con. My blood runs cold. How long? 3 weeks. Someone's been posing as you. I call Caleb. Voicemail. His wife Simone answers. Caleb went to meet you. Downtown construction site. He left 3 hours ago. I didn't call him. What address? 16th and Blake. Ben, what's happening? I'm already running to my truck. Call the FBI. Get someone to Denver now. My brother's walking into a trap. 20 minutes later, Agent Morrison calls back. Denver PD found your brother. He's alive, but barely. Someone beat him badly. He's critical, but stable. Caleb tried to warn me about Olivia, and now he's in the hospital because of my family. I go back to Olivia's room, but she's gone. A nurse hands me an envelope. She went back to jail, said she'd rather be in a cell than owe you anything. Inside, check your account. I open my banking app. $127,000 deposited, the exact amount stolen. Below it, $50,000, note attached. For Caleb, tell him I'm sorry. I stand there staring. Olivia didn't try to kill herself because she got caught. She tried because she felt guilty. Maybe for the first time in years. But the money raises a question. Did she steal it from another victim to pay me back? Or did she have it all hidden all along? And if she had it all along, what else is she hiding?
Caleb looks like he went through a war. Broken nose, fractured ribs, concussion, right arm in a cast. But he's alive. I really thought it was you on that phone, Ben, he says through split lips. The voice was perfect. Deepfake technology. Trevor's specialty. His wife Simone sits beside him, eyes red from crying. What happens now? She asks. I pull out a folder. Now we make sure this never happens again. A streaming platform contacted me. They want to document everything. Trevor's network, all 63 victims, the FBI investigation. Caleb raises an eyebrow. How much? $200,000 plus streaming revenue percentages. Take it, he says immediately. I'm splitting it 13 ways. You, me, and the 11 other victims who showed up that day. Simone's eyes well up. Ben, you don't have to. Yes, I do. We're not criminals. We're people who trusted wrong. We deserve a second chance. The FBI recovered most of the stolen money, $4.2 million in seized assets. Catherine and I sit in a coffee shop downtown, dividing payments. 63 verified victims, she says, works out to about $67,000 each. Not enough to erase what happened, but enough to start over. She slides an envelope across the table. There's something else. Dr. Harrison's life insurance. $2 million. He named you as beneficiary. My hands shake opening it. He left a note, said it was his apology for enabling Olivia. I stare at the policy document. $2 million. What will you do with it? Catherine asks. I'll split it. His mother gets half, the rest goes to victims who lost the most. Catherine shakes her head. You're a better person than I am. No, I'm just tired of this destroying more lives. I told myself I wouldn't come, but here I am, Mecklenburg County Jail, visiting hours. Olivia walks in wearing orange, no makeup, hair pulled back. She looks younger, smaller. We sit across from each other, glass partition between us. She picks up the phone. I do the same. Hi, Dad. Olivia. Silent stretches between us. Thank you, for the lawyer, for not letting them throw away the key. 8 years is a long time. It's what I deserve, probably more. The money you sent back, where did it come from? She meets my eyes. I had it hidden, in case Trevor ever turned on me. Guess I was smarter than I thought. Or more paranoid. A ghost of a smile. Same thing in our world. Our world, like we're still connected somehow. Why'd you do it? The real reason. She's quiet for a long time. You want the truth? I was angry. At you, at Mom for leaving, at the world for expecting me to be perfect, and stealing felt like taking back control. So you chose me as your victim. I chose you because I knew you'd give me everything without question, and I was right. I'm not asking for forgiveness, Dad. I don't deserve it. I just wanted you to understand. I'll never understand. I know. Olivia stands. They're transferring me to federal prison next week. North Carolina Correctional. I probably won't see you for a while. Probably not. She places her hand on the glass, old habit from when she was little. I don't mirror it. Goodbye, Olivia. She drops her hand, nods once, turns away. I watch her walk back through the security door, and I feel nothing. Not anger, not sadness, not even relief. Just emptiness where my daughter used to be. I'm rebuilding. New apartment, started a small construction consulting business. Paid off most of my debts. Caleb's recovering. He and Simone visited last week. We're talking again. Life is slowly returning to normal. Then my phone rings. Unknown number. I almost don't answer, but something makes me. Hello? This is Officer Valdez from North Carolina Correctional. I'm calling about your daughter. My stomach drops. What happened? She's fine, but she asked me to give you a message. She said you'd understand what it means. What's the message? She said, check the storage unit. Key is where we used to hide Easter eggs. The line goes dead. I drive to the facility in Mint Hill, the one near my parents' old house. The Easter egg hiding spot was always under the loose brick by the mailbox. I find the key exactly where she said. Unit 247. I unlock it, pull up the metal door. Inside, boxes, dozens of them. I open the first one. Cash. Bundled stacks of $100 bills. The second box, more cash. Third box, hard drives, documents, files. I pull out one of the files. It's a ledger, names, dates, amounts. But these aren't Trevor's victims. These are people I've never heard of. Locations across the country, amounts ranging from $50,000 to $300,000. I grab a hard drive, rush home, plug it into my laptop. Video files, hundreds of them. I click one randomly. It's Olivia, but younger, maybe 20 or 21. She's talking to someone off camera. The Denver job went perfect. Cleared $200,000, moving to Phoenix next. My blood runs cold. I click another video. This one's from 6 years ago. Olivia interviewing someone, a young woman, maybe 25. So you're interested in joining the network? The woman nods eagerly. It's not easy work, Olivia continues. You have to be willing to hurt people, lie to them, make them trust you completely. Can you do that? The woman hesitates. I think so. Olivia smiles. Think isn't good enough. You have to know, because once you're in, there's no getting out. I spend the next 3 hours going through files. Olivia wasn't just part of Trevor's network. She created it 10 years ago when she was 18 years old. Trevor was her employee, her muscle, her front man. The entire operation, all 63 victims, all $4.7 million. That was Olivia's design. She wasn't a victim of Trevor's manipulation. He was a victim of hers. One video left, dated 2 weeks ago, right before her suicide attempt. I click it.
Olivia's face fills the screen. She's in her jail cell, using a smuggled phone. Hi, Dad. If you're watching this, you found the storage unit. Good. That means you're smarter than I gave you credit for. She leans closer to the camera. Everything in those boxes? That's my insurance policy. Names of people more powerful than you can imagine. Politicians, CEOs, people who paid me to destroy their enemies. My hands start shaking. The FBI thinks they got everything. They didn't. They got what I wanted them to get. The real money? The real network? It's still out there. She smiles. That old smile. The predator smile. I'm doing 8 years, Dad. But when I get out, I'm starting over. Bigger, better, smarter. And I wanted you to know something.
She pauses for effect. Thank you for teaching me the most important lesson of all. People will sacrifice everything for the ones they love. That vulnerability, that's the most valuable thing in the world. My screen goes black. Then one final message appears in text. See you in 8 years, Dad. Save some of that documentary money for me. Oh. I sit in my apartment, staring at those boxes. I should call the FBI, turn everything over, expose whatever Olivia's hiding. But there's a problem. One of the names in her ledger, FBI Agent Morrison. 2 years ago, $50,000, labeled insurance. Keep quiet about Charlotte operation. She's got people everywhere. And she knew I'd find this. Knew I'd realize the truth. She's not in prison being punished. She's in prison staying safe. Letting the heat die down, planning her next move. And there's nothing I can do about it. I make a decision. I take the cash, roughly $300,000, divide it among the victims who need it most. Anonymous donations, untraceable. The hard drives? The files? The evidence of Olivia's real network? I encrypt them. Store them in 3 different locations, cloud backups. If anything happens to me, they go public automatically. It's not justice, but it's insurance. Against the day Olivia gets out. Against the day she comes looking for what she left behind. Catherine asks me over coffee, "Do you think you'll ever be free of her?" I stir my drink, watch the cream swirl. No, I say honestly. She made sure of that. This isn't over. It's just paused. What will you do when she gets out? I meet Catherine's eyes. Whatever it takes to make sure she never hurts anyone again, even if that means destroying whatever's left of my daughter. Catherine reaches across the table, squeezes my hand. You're not alone in this. None of us are. I nod, but we both know the truth. When Olivia gets out in 8 years, this whole thing starts again. Only next time she'll be smarter, more careful, more dangerous, and I'll be waiting. My phone buzzes. Text from unknown number. A photo. It's Olivia in prison, taken yesterday. She's smiling at the camera. Behind her, barely visible, another inmate, young woman, early 20s. They're talking. Close. Intimate. The text below the photo. Recruiting never stops. Oh. I close my eyes, because I finally understand. Olivia didn't lose. She's exactly where she wants to be, surrounded by desperate, vulnerable people with nothing to lose. The perfect recruiting ground. And in 8 years, she won't come out alone. She'll come out with an army. Sometimes revenge isn't about winning. It's about accepting that some battles never end. You just choose whether to keep fighting or become what you're fighting against.